You're watching F5. My name is Boo, Community Evangelist with the F5 DevCentral team, and I am at BSides Edmonton. I'm here joined by Michelle Balderson, who is a veteran of the industry. Been around for a long time. I've known you for a long time, crossed paths here and there. Michelle, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Boo. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really good. Really excited to be in Edmonton, actually. This is, here, pop this on you, my first time in Edmonton.
No way.
I've
been in Edmonton like a bazillion times in my career, and I absolutely love Edmonton. And I'm here at the B-Sides with you. Yeah. And I'm here because of the fact that I like to be able to support local community events in Alberta. That's where I live. I travel the world for my security and what I do. But you got to be able to convey knowledge and be able to send it to the next generation, and that's what I'm doing at these B-Sides. I've been trying to get connected to as many B-Sides as I possibly can, and then traveling to be able to present what I'm presenting. And today I presented on looking to the past to be able to understand the future of cybersecurity. And what I mean by that really is that we have to be able to understand the foundation of anything to be able to understand how and why we're going to go to where we're going to go in the future from the perspective of security.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I picked up a lot of good points from that. I think some of the points, I mean, you are obviously a bit of a historian, so you brought in some cool facts from that. You've also learned probably a lot from your time working in the Western Canada region as well.
Yeah, I worked for Fortinet for 19 years of my life, and primarily for 14 years of that I was in Western Canada and started to build the territory up from when Fortinet in 2004, when there was no revenue, to being able to build it up into a fairly large-scale team. And in 2017, I needed to be able to make a change in my career from management into going into operational technology security, which was really evolving at the particular point in time. I'd always been involved in operational technology security, but it gave me the opportunity to work for Fortinet as a global leader and being able to help build the operational technology security team. And so for me, Western Canada is my home, first and foremost where I live, but it's also the greatest number of people that I've worked with. And for me, from a sales perspective, it's just that I do sales because of the fact that I just simply love people. Mm-hmm. I love interacting with people. I like communicating with people.
Mm-hmm. I would say that's one of the things that I really enjoy about B-Sides as well. Yeah. You see all the people here, like just before this, everybody's in sessions right now, or a lot of people are in sessions, but everybody's chatting with each other, and I've met people who've just come up to me and just started chatting about stuff, and just trying to learn more collaboratively.
Yeah, I find that the B-Sides are really good for younger professionals that are looking to connect in with people like myself that have had the experience from multiple decades of working in security. And I find that the younger professionals are just starving, and they want to be a sponge of information, but they need to learn it from people with people. The internet is a great tool for us, but the reality of it is that we learn a lot from the intercommunication with people. In particularly you and I have been connected for a long time. We've known each other. I've learned from your videos and how you're working to be able to get the security message out there. So I'm very thankful for being here today and being interviewed by you.
Oh, cool. Well, I appreciate that. I love your talk because you were actually doing that exact thing in your talk. Like, here's all these mistakes that have happened in the past, and let's work towards avoiding them.
Yeah, it's funny because for me, I'm presenting on as an example, authentication was created in 1960, and even today in many of the operational technology environments, we don't use authentication, or we bypass authentication. And the reality of it is that we have to be able to look to the past to be able to learn from the mistakes, to be able to not create those mistakes in the future. And I think one of the things that we do, and now again, I'm not going to sound like a salesperson, but from a technology perspective, we always be selling the big shiny new object. Mm-hmm. And that new object right now, I think, is AI. And I'm not suggesting that we shouldn't use AI. I think that we need to proceed cautiously, versus just jumping in and then finding out what the ramifications of AI are after the fact. We need to be able to understand it, and I think that when we start talking about technology, explainability is key, and I think in the AI revolution that we're seeing right now, I don't see the explainability. I need others to be able to help me understand it, and by coming to conferences like this B-Sides, I actually use this as a learning experience because I look at security and life as a lifelong learning experience. We need to be able to continuously learning, otherwise we're going to contract in our experiences and not being able to support our customers effectively.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think at some point the next product is going to be a zero trust software defined next generation AI LLM.
Well, you never know, right? And I left Fortinet and I moved over to a company called IS Squared, and I have the opportunity of a lifetime to be able to work with IS Squared and building a platform based to security. And at this particular point in time, it's focused towards the basics, identity and access management, and being able to connect software systems that have never been connected together, but being able to use that data and data analytics to be able to make better business decisions. And so I'm excited about what I'm doing now, because for the longest time I was selling firewalls, and not that it got boring, it's just that it becomes, I think the technology is becoming more commoditized, and I want to be able to be on the forefront of the industry.
That's awesome, Michelle. Thanks for joining me. I love when you talk. I love when you convey stuff on social media and stuff as well. You speak with conviction. You really believe in what you're doing, which I really love, because I feel like I can trust what you're talking about.
It's funny because my partner is here, because I bring my partner because he's learning, and he comes up to me afterward and he's like, Michelle, did you breathe during that presentation? He was all worried that I was going to pass out because I get so excited about what I'm presenting. But the key thing here, and I'm 55 years old, I'm really looking in the next 10 years in my career to be able to crescendo it and finishing it off with being able to get back and being able to express myself and being able to convey all of the knowledge that I have to other individuals so that I can pass it on, right? And the reality of it is that the industry is changing very, very quickly, but the basics are still there, and that we need to be able to focus towards the foundations and start to take a look at the new technologies to be able to secure ourselves more effectively.
Awesome. Well, BSides is a great place to do it. Great to see you here, Michelle. You mentioned that people can get a hold of your slides or information from your talk as well. Where can they go for that?
Yeah, they can connect up with me on LinkedIn. They can connect up to me personally. You'll find my LinkedIn information with Boo's presentation, or with Boo's video here. We can find my information there. And I'm just Michelle Balderson, and you'll find me. And I'm a transgendered individual, so you'll find that my profile talks about me being transgendered. You'll find me as that's the right Michelle Balderson when you find me on LinkedIn.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, Michelle. Thank you very much for checking this out, and follow along on the content all week. And otherwise, we will see you on the next one. Bye now.